नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanidar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Nityananda Yogam participants, E-Gurukul students, Nityananda Hindu University students, sitting with us live on Nityananda TV, YouTube live and Facebook live, Enlighten app, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, Twitter, and two-way video conferencing having Nayana Diksha. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today, the 15th day of Avatara Dina Brahmotsavam, Utsavamurti of Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, adorning the Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, graces in the Leela Alankaram as the Chakravarti of Surya Vamsa, Sri Ramachandra. Let's offer our devotion and arati and receive the grace and enter into satsang.
धूपमाघ्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्नं निरृतिं मम पशुगुष्यमह्यमावह जीवनं चतुशो दश मानो हि गुंसीर्जातवेदो गामस्वं पुरुषं जगत् न विद्भृदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातय सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं दर्शयामि। ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्णः सन्तोषधी मधुनक्तमुत्तोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगं रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः। मधु 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 सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नीराजनम् ॐ सोमो वा एतस्य राज्यमाधत्ते यो राजा सन्राज्यो वा सोमेन यजते देवसुवा मेधानि हविगुंसि भवन्ति एतावन्तो वै देवानागुंसवाः त एवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति त एनं पुनः सुवन्ते राज्याय देवसुराजा भवति तत्
Today's Message from Paramashiva, from Sri Kailasa directly. Listen. Feeling, cognizing the life as it is happening in you, in everything, brings love, compassion, intensity, oneness. Now listen. I'm going to map this truth, this jnana, into prajnana and manifest as vijnana to all of us. Real. Listen. The real time I am mapping this great knowledge into my prajna, my consciousness, and manifesting that as vijnana, reality for all of us. Listen carefully. Right now, solar eclipse is happening, the partial solar eclipse. It's a most sacred time and sacred space. I request all the devotees to have upper cloth. Please understand, during the solar eclipse, you should have upper cloth. That's why I am having upper cloth. Please have upper cloth. Now, start listening. Listen intensely. I wanted to tell the whole world. Now I am talking to my disciples, my devotees, and I am leading them into a meditation, which is a religious process. So I do not want the rationalized races using their theories and ideas of science and interfering into these great spiritual truths. And of course, I don't care about trolls, but I wanted to make it very clear. I don't want unnecessary interference with the rationalized races using the so-called science to interfere with what I am talking. Listen. To all my devotees, my disciples who trust in me, listen, I am talking to the truth. I am talking the truth absolutely as it is. Listen. I am seeing with the thousands of eyes blessed by Samayapurattu Kannattal. Her grace, Parashakti's blessings and her grace, she gave thousands of eyes and she is seeing through me. With that knowledge, whatever she is seeing through me and revealing, listen carefully. Parashakti's thousands of eyes, whatever she is seeing through me and revealing, I am sharing it as it is. In front of Kalabhairava, now I can stand with folded hands and say, Kalabhairava, with all my integrity to you, I will reveal the truth as it is. With Paramashiva's grace, with the grace of Saraswati, and with the grace of Mahakala Bhairava, I'll reveal the truth. As it is. Listen. Gravity is by, not one. Let me expand. Gravity is by, not one. The force which is functioning as wave and which is static. There are four forces on you. The waving energy which pulls you towards the core of earth, and static energy which is pulling to the core of the earth. The wave energy which is pulling the all of us towards the core of sun, and the waving energy, listen. The waving energy which is pulling all of us, including the earth, towards the center of the sun, and the static energy the sun has over the earth. Now listen carefully. I will use the word directly from the Siddhas, the great Siddhas who are masters in the field of cosmology. We know, Hindus know about the solar eclipse, lunar eclipse from the time it is happening. From the time we happened on planet Earth and started looking up and started thinking, we know the truths. Unfortunately, very fortunately, we have recorded many of this, and more fortunately, still a small part of our knowledge recordings, the original verses, are kept as a living stream secretly and passed on to the guru-disciple chain. Listen, Hinduism is not dead. Even though the anti-Hindu elements tried their best, it is not dead. It's still alive. The way Sarvanyatva can be triggered into the individual's consciousness, that science is still alive. It is transmitted from guru to disciple, Small but living stream still exists. Fortunately, Paramashiva has blessed me with that through my gurus, and I commit to Paramashiva and Kalabhairava. Paramashiva and Kalabhairava are protecting me and the Sangha. I commit to both of them. With their blessings and protection on me and the Sangha, I will awaken at least few million people to that. Listen. Now listen. I will use the Tamil word as I learnt from my gurus, and then give you the translation. அலை ஈர்ப்பு, நிலை ஈர்ப்பு. Waving pull the Siddhas do not use the word gravity. Puvi irpu is not used because each graha has that pull. So, Puvi irpu, Ravi irpu. The words are used only as a upadhi. Means the sun's gravity, planet Earth's gravity in wave form and static form. Now you need to listen. See, sun has two forces on us. In wave form, it is pulling the whole earth and all of us towards its center. And in a static form, it is pulling all of us towards its core center. Same way, earth, in a wave form, it is pulling all of us towards its core, its center. And in static form, it is pulling us to its core center. Listen very carefully. I want you to listen very sincerely, because today, if you understand this one, you can manifest powers immediately. It is that powerful truth. Listen. Now the earth as the wave, alai irpu, like a wave, it pulls all of us towards its core. Nilai irpu, exactly on both your feet when you stand on the earth. What you feel, what is pulling you towards the earth, that force is called Nilai irpu. And whatever you feel around you, that everything gets pulled towards the core of the earth, is called Alai irpu. Listen, now this is the key point. If you cognize the earth is a living energy like you, the Nilai irpu loses power over you. Understand? Please listen. Earth is living biology. It is not dead matter. Please understand. This is the core truth of Hinduism. Bhuma Devi, the land on which you are standing, is alive as much as you are alive inside your skin. So, the feet, put both the feet and stand and understand, cognize, inside your skin how much you are alive. With the same intensity, life exists outside your skin. Listen, the moment you cognize this, the Nilai irpu, the static gravity, loses power over you. The bioenergy inside your body shoots up. Listen. Please understand. The trolls can use their own ideas, the rationalized racism. All that is different. I am talking to my disciples who are interested in power manifestation. Listen carefully. See, the Alai irpu, the waving force, wave-like force, which pulls you towards the earth, that will liberate you when you feel everything around you is alive. That is next step. The first step, if you decide, which you can, because see, You are alive inside one body. Because you are alive inside one body, another one body cognizing that is alive is possible for you. See, cognizing everything is alive. Table, chair, house, everything around you. That may be little difficult immediately. I understand the practical difficulty. Don't worry about that now. If at all you feel everything is alive around you, Nilayirpu, Alayirpu, both gravities loses power over you and you are liberated. That is what exactly happened for me when I had my first experience in Pavalakkundru at the age of 12. Listen carefully. Nilayirpum, Alayirpum, விடுதலை அளித்தன. Let me explain. Listen carefully. The wave gravity force which is pulling you and static gravity force which is pulling you. I am using these English words only to translate that word Nilayirpu, Alayirpu, because the static and wave, what Western scientists or Western researchers, what definition they give, I don't want to get into that, and I'm not using these two words as they mean. I am using these two words as a translation of my definition. Nilayirpu, like a wave, the gravity force, like a blanket which is put on you and on your surroundings, your first person, second person, third person experience. On that, there is a blanket kind of a wave gravity put. That is what I call Alayirpu. And the exact pull you feel on your feet when you stand on the earth. The exact pull you feel on your feet. How your body is being pulled towards the center of the earth. That is what I call Nilayirpu. Static gravity. I am just roughly translating into English. Understand this too. The moment you cognize the earth is biology, she is mother, living energy. Understand? She is source of all the life which is vibrating in us. That is why when Parashakti brought life from Paramashiva to planet Earth to Kailasa, from Kailasa to Kanchipuram, she made that life flourish in an earthen Shivalinga. She makes that spiritual, conscious, nuclear, atomic bomb station. Kanchipuram Yegambaranadar Shivalingam is the first spiritual consciousness, super conscious nuclear bomb shell. I should not use the word bomb, nuclear power shell. Like a spiritual, super conscious power. For that to stay and radiate, Devi makes a beautiful shell out of earth. That shell is the Yegambaranadar, that Shivalinga. Understand? This earth is a biology. The moment Parashakti brought super consciousness and planted on this earth is a biology, living biology. See, when something very intimate and very important, truth need to be told to me in few words, and I need to immediately cognize that and manifest it. Always my guru, Kuppammal, she will just hold my ears and they kelra kanne. She will say that, listen kanne. She will hold my ears and twist that ears, not paining or torturing me, in a very loving way. She will hold my ears and twist and kelra kanne. Listen dear. And then she will tell, if she does that, I know something very important she is teaching me and I am going to manifest that power. Now I want each one of you to feel I am holding your right ear and turning and saying, Kelra kanne, and listen. From that same space, listen. The wave, alai irp, earth as over you. The wave gravity earth as over you is one. The static, exact, the center line where your body weight is pulled towards the earth, that line, nilai irpu, that static gravity. Listen, if you decide to cognize, it is in your freedom. If you decide to cognize, earth is living biology, Bhuma Devi, mother, source of all the life which feeds and keeps us alive. If you cognize that now, you may be standing in a built building. Built building is also Bhuma Devi only. It's not standing on somewhere outside. So the floor on which you are there, decide to cognize how much you are alive inside your feet. Same intensity. You are alive outside your feet on the Bhuma Devi. Listen. Just this one cognition, the static gravity, nilai ஈர்ப்பு, will liberate you. You will not have the nilai ஈர்ப்பு, static gravity on you. One important thing, understand, whenever you feel your seat is alive as much as your is alive, your body which is sitting on the seat, how much it is alive, same way, same frequency, the seat is also alive. If you feel that, if you decide to cognize that, the love towards the seat will start happening. Same way, with anything, if you decide that is also alive like me, the love starts happening. Then love grows into compassion. Compassion grows into intensity. Intensity grows into oneness. Please understand. I was telling about four forces. Earth. Earth's nilai ஈர்ப்பும், alai ஈர்ப்பும். Sun. Sun's nilai ஈர்ப்பும், alai ஈர்ப்பும். We are not standing on the sun, so the static gravity of the sun does not work on us. But the wave gravity of the sun works on us. The static gravity on us, static gravity of the sun on us is too less, and we can almost say it doesn't exist. And the sun is such exuberant, living energy. Anyone feels the static gravity of the sun, automatically feels the sun is energy, not matter. That is why the Aruna, the sun's charioteer, does not have below the thigh, is not handicapped. The below the thigh has become energy component. He feels below the thigh one with sun. That is why that part is not separate from sun for him. He is not handicapped. Don't misunderstand. It's a very beautiful mystical representation, mythological truth. I don't want to use the word mythological. Maybe I should say that the spiritual truth, spiritual reality. What to do, the English has only these small poor words, mythological and all that. Spiritual truth. Listen. Now, the static pull of the sun is almost negligible, so we can forget about that. But the wave effect pull, the alai ஈர்ப்பு of the sun on planet Earth is reality. And nilai ஈர்ப்பு, the wave gravity and static gravity, these two are reality for us. And the third, from the sun, the wave power, wave pull is a reality. These three, listen, understand, these three, you can be liberated from today. Just decide. The earth, Bhuma Devi, is a living mother, energy. Bow down to her with the devotion, integrity, oneness. Say, from today, I declare, I will feel how much I am alive inside my body. I am alive inside this earth. This earth is alive as I am alive. Understand? The static gravity will immediately free you. You will be liberated from that bondage, and it will start supporting you in everything. I tell you, if the static gravity, nilai ஈர்ப்பு, static gravity gives you liberation, your whole inner space and brain will become literally enlightened, because no shit and toxins can work on you. You will have such extraordinary inner space. No shit can torture you. No fear can harass you. You will be absolutely liberated. And I tell you, with sun, if you just decide to cognize his living energy, is alive, is whatever you know as a life happening inside your body, like that trillion times more things are happening inside sun. Just understand that. Not recognizing the depth of life happening in others is ego. Recognizing the depth of life happening outside your skin is love. Reorganizing your life with this cognition is enlightenment. And being one with this truth, life is happening all around the universe as intensely as it is happening inside your skin, is oneness. Listen. Listen. with all my sincerity, integrity to my Guru, how she will hold my ears and turn and say, Kelda kanne, with that same intensity and sincerity, I am holding all your right ears and twisting, not to torture or painful, in a very loving, caring way, and saying, Kelda kanne, and listen now. The wave gravity and static gravity are for Earth is too different for us. Because we are so far away from Sun, the wave gravity, wave pull and static pull both merges into one and the same for the Sun and us. So, literally the 4 becomes 3. In the 3, you can liberate yourself from 2. See, whenever I say liberate, those 2 powers will become part of you. You can play with them and they will play with you. You will experience oneness with them. It is possible, especially during this Surya Grahana, solar eclipse time. This solar eclipse time, I am telling you, everything I say is absolute truth. Unfortunately, the words available in English to convey is very less number of words. And if I have to create words and give meaning for each of it, it goes, I think I'll have to give the satsang of 5-6 hours. And then guide you step by step from one logic to another, one conclusion to another, one conclusion to another, that whole Nyaya Vaiseshika. Now listen and understand this much. The wave gravity, Earth as over us, and static gravity, Earth as over us. Wave gravity, Sun as over us. Instead of gravity word, I'll say pull. Static pull, Sun as over us, means the whole Earth. In these 4, Sun's static wave and static merges into one because we are too small for Sun. Every individual human being becomes almost like too small. So these 2 merges. So 3 only is totally, because these 2 has merged into one. Sun's static and the wave pull both becomes one. The Earth's wave and static, these 2, totally 3. And your cognition as a direct effect on all these 3 powers. Understand, this 3 is not independent of your experience of existence. You are constantly lied by human society. Your experience is independent of existence, and existence reality does not change even if your experience changes, is a lie. That is where the Hindu spiritual scientists, rishis, and the modern day the so-called scientists, there is a big gap one intelligent, really intelligent seekers group in the modern day science also started understanding the observer plays a major role and makes a big shift in the observed. That conscious existence, the way you exist, changes the way things experienced. And let science catch up with what I am talking when it can, and all that is secondary. Let my disciples, my devotees, my followers start using harnessing, means receive the benefit of this satya, this truth now in your life. And I know for sure, if these cognitions melt into your regular life, thousands and thousands of good things will happen. I tell you, at least 5 times, I saved myself from accidents in my car. Just I'll put the feet, the thumb, the car will simply stop, not moving and stopping. Simply it will stop. Mother Earth. Because I always feel Mother Earth is alive. I was sleeping in the car once during the drive, and the driving brahmachari, he also little dozed off because continuous travel, various classes, programs, and car was about to hit bus from behind. Just I could see, and then only I understood that he is dozing off. There's no time for me to wake him up, and then he putting the brake and all that. Just pressed the toe, and the car stopped. It's not lie. Please understand, it's truth. When you respect Earth as living mother, when that becomes your lifestyle, thought current, she also responds in the same way continuously to you. Bhuma Devi. In Vaishnava tradition, we worship Bhuma Devi as one of the consort of Vishnu. So understand, she is living Parashakti. Living Parashakti. If you cognize she is living, you will feel you are surrounded by very loving, caring, sweet mother. Constantly, even normally, you will feel very joyful, like you are in the lap of your mother. It will give you tremendous grounding, feeling loved, constantly loving, and feeling loved gives you grounding. You won't feel in life hounded. You will feel in life very grounded. All these are absolute truth. Every morning, when you are going to put your feet first from your bed, just remember Mother and put your feet and just remember she is alive as much as you are alive. Wherever you go, you will feel you are surrounded. You are surrounded by Parashakti, by living energy. Listen, listen. Now, decide to cognize. Earth is a life. Sun is alive intensely. And Chandra is a living energy. Rahu and Ketu both are living energies. Understand? Rahu and Ketu both are living energies. So, Chandra is living energy, Earth is living energy, Surya is living energy, Rahu and Ketu are living energy. All of them are alive like you, more intense actually than you. Connect with them, pray to them, request them, all to bless you, guide you in your life to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can ask money, you can ask enlightenment, you can ask health, you can ask higher relationship. Understand one thing. The moment you recognize all those higher energies as living and real, you have the right to pray to them. You have a right to pray to them. You are initiated to connect with them. You just need some loving guru who will just twist your right ear and sweetly tell you, Kelrakane, listen dear. If I have to translate that word Kelrakane from Tamil to English, listen dear. Somebody has to have that much of right over you. And you should be giving that much of openness and freedom to them to do this to you. See, somebody who has absolute reality and enlightenment, and you have that kind of a love, trust, openness to them, and they trust you and give you so much of love, attention, care, all these three happening is something extraordinary in life. And each of my devotee, my disciple, I know you will be waiting for me to put my hands on your ears and twist and say, Kelrakane, listen dear. Whoever is waiting for that, I am literally now putting my hands on your ears and twisting and telling Kelrakane, listen dear. Earth is alive. It is alive as much as you are alive inside your skin. First. Second, sun is alive. Listen carefully. Sun is alive. There is a beautiful stotra. Every morning we were supposed to chant, Samudra vasane devi parvata stanamandale Vishnupatni namastubhyam padasparsham samashvame. The meaning is, O Devi, Mother Earth, you who have the ocean as your garments, mountains as your bosom, O consort of Lord Vishnu, salutation to you. Please forgive my touch of the feet, because you are sacred. So this was supposed to be the beautiful morning chant. Samudra vasane devi parvata stanamandale Vishnupatni namastubhyam padasparsham shamasvame. Actually, what I am teaching you now, if you are a born Hindu and raised as a proper practicing Hindu from a proper Hindu family, you would have learnt all this when you are at the age of 3 or 4 or 5. Because you guys did not learn at that time, now I am teaching. What I am teaching is a Bala Pada, means that first standard lessons of Hinduism. Because many of you have not learnt it, so now you are learning, that's all. Anyhow, listen now. Earth is alive as much as you are alive in your body. Simple truth, not some complicated. Simple truth. Just few days of cognizing and you will suddenly see Earth is actually alive. It listens to you. I can tell you thousands of miracles. Happened in my life when I cognize Earth is alive. So listen carefully. Now, cognize Earth is alive. Bow down to her. Cognize Sun is alive. Bow down to her. Bow down to him. Shiva Suryaya Namaha. Vaishnavites worship Sun as Surya Narayana. Shaivites worship as Shiva Surya. As we are practicing Shaivites, I always worship Surya as Shiva Surya. So, that's not a problem. Whether you worship as a Surya Narayana or Shiva Surya, that is okay. So, bow down to him. He is a living energy. And Chandra is a living energy. Bow down to him. Rahu and Ketu, living energy. Bow down to them. Bow down to this whole happening called solar eclipse, Surya Grahana. And intensely pray whatever you want. You can ask for health, you can ask for wealth, you can ask for business success, you can ask for career success, you can ask for enlightenment, you can ask for power manifestation, you can ask for all together also. The first effect will happen on you is the Earth's static gravity will lose its control over you. You will start feeling liberated. Intense joy, ecstasy. The shift in your consciousness will start happening. The Kundalini will start shooting up. Understand? The static gravity's effect on your body is responsible for Kundalini getting sucked and staying in the lowest chakra. If you feel Earth is alive and the static gravity loosens its effects on you, Kundalini will start slowly going up. She's like a snake. She's waiting to go to Paramashiva, who is in Sahasrara, Dvata Shanta, the 12-inch above your Sahasrara chakra. He's waiting, she's waiting to have experience of oneness with him. So understand, let the Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth, liberate you from the static gravity. Please understand, your thought currents changes the experience of these forces on you. That is why you levitate. You are not levitating just by jumping, pulling, pushing. If you jump and pull, push, you will feel tired and feel hit. But when you levitate, do you feel tired or feeling pain? No, you only feel so light and jump. You want to jump more and more. See, in Padmasana, nobody can pull their body up by will. You sit in Padmasana with the grace of Paramashiva. I'll blow and make you levitate. I'll just blow from here and you will levitate and you will jump wherever you are. That will give you a solid proof it is a real levitation. And the grace of Mother Earth, Bhuma Devi, is on all of us. She is liberating us from the static gravity and letting us levitate and letting us, allowing our Kundalini Shakti to reach the Sahasrara. Parashakti from Kailasa brings the super consciousness to planet Earth in the form of Shivalinga, her own Atmalinga. The whole Paramashiva, she brings as her own Atmalinga and keeps it on the earth and builds the Egambaranadar. Egambaranadar in Kanchipuram, that Shivalinga is the super conscious nuclear tower. Like for a nuclear power station, how they build that main core shell, that dome, like that she builds the tower for that super consciousness to breed and spread. Because Mother Earth is alive, living energy. From Kanchipuram only she starts that super conscious manifestation process. That is why we say, in Tamil there is a proverb, Sola நாடு சோறுடைத்து, பாண்டி நாடு முத்துடைத்து, சேர நாடு வேழமுடைத்து, தொண்டை நாடு சான்றோருடைத்து. In Chola kingdom, you get a lot of food because that is where the rice grows. And Pandya kingdom, you get a lot of pearls. That's where the ocean. So all these people who are in that field, they get the best pearls. Seranadu Velamudaitu, you get the best trained elephants. Elephant taming is the lifestyle in Kerala. Seranadu. Tondai Nadu Sandrorudaitu. The best superconscious beings are built in Tondai Nadu, Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram, Chennai, Velur, Thiruvannamalai, that whole belt is called Tondai Nadu. Up to Dharmaburi is called Tondai Nadu. That is the zone. The Mother Parashakti started this process of superconscious manifestation. Parashakti puts her Akshamala on each finger and rotates and pulls out 4 Vedas sound. And that 4, she puts it together and makes that Yagambaram, that single mango tree with 4 branch as 4 Vedas, and that is why each branch will give a different taste. Mango. I am describing the solar eclipse as it is happening live now. This is the best time to do power manifestation. Actually, anybody want to master mantras, master power manifestation science, Surya Grahanam time is the time they will sit and do all the meditation, japam, dhyanam, pranayama, all the spiritual practices, even prayaschittas, and connecting with the ancestors and giving darpana, offering Maheshwara Puja, everything is done. So please listen. Now is the best time to sit and meditate. I lead you all into the process of Surya Grahana to awaken the Kundalini Shakti in all of you and make you all manifest powers today. Listen. Very simple. First thing, cognize Earth, planet Earth, on which you are sitting, is alive as much as you are alive inside your skin. That's the first truth, first cognition. Second, sun is alive, living reality. Third, moon is alive, living reality. Fourth, Rahu and Ketu, both of them are living energies. Fifth, this whole solar eclipse is a spiritual energy process happening in the universe. Sixth, remember all of them are living energies and offer your prayers. Understand? Forget about the stupid trolls. Don't worry about them. They are rationalized races. They are not going to listen to me. Let them do what they want. You don't bother. Let us not bother about them. But I tell you with all my integrity, whatever I said is the truth. And they can go on doing what they want. Let us do what we need to do. Understand this one thing. Let me make it very clear. What I am talking will lead you to the higher consciousness immediately, absolutely. And as I said, a absolutely enlightened being, and he has a deep interest in your getting enlightened, and you trusting him and declaring your integrity to him, giving him the right over you to hold your ears sweetly and twist and tell you, Kelragane, listen dear. So when we have this completion, the feeling connection, Guru Bhakti, that's it. Initiation has happened. Let us start the work. That's it. Somebody asks, it's a very important question. Rama came in human form. He played within the human frame. The whole Rama Avatara. Then how did he liberate Jatayu, moksha, Jatayu moksha? He gave moksha to Jatayu, liberation to Jatayu. That only can be done by Narayanatva, means his Narayanatva, his Narayana space only can give enlightenment to liberation to Jatayu. If he has played within the human frame, how did he give enlightenment? There is a beautiful definition and answer. Understand, the sincerity of the Jatayu, love and commitment and devotion of Jatayu could not stop even Rama to be within his assumed human frame, and he just exploded and manifested his Narayanatva and gave liberation to Jatayu. Gave moksha to Jatayu. So our Guru Bhakti, the feeling connection between us, the integrity I have for you and you have for me is too powerful. It will just explode Paramashivatva and give you enlightenment. It will just explode Paramashivatva through this being and just give you enlightenment, liberation. Let's start. Close your eyes and sit straight. Connect with Mother Earth first. I'll guide you. Connect with Mother Earth first. Then let us connect with Surya. Then let us connect with Chandra. Then let us connect with, I'll guide you step by step. Now, if you have your Atma Linga, take it and keep in your hand and sit straight. Close your eyes. I'll guide you step by step. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
Aditya Hriday Stotrasya Agastya Rishihi.
Bow down to Ganapati. Bow down to Kuladevata, Kshetra Devata.
Bhagavan Brahma Devata.
Connect with Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth. Bow down to her. Connect with Surya. Bow down to Surya. Connect with Chandra. Bow down to Chandra. Connect with Rahu and Ketu. Bow down to them. Connect with this whole happening called solar eclipse, Surya Grahana. Bow down to them. Bow down to this whole happening. Now, pray to this whole happening where Mother Earth, Surya, Chandra, Rahu, Ketu, all of them are involved. Bow down to all of them and offer your love, devotion, prayers. Ask them to awaken your Kundalini Shakti and bless all of us. Whatever you want, offer your prayers, health, wealth, anything you want and everything. You can ask multiple things, anything you want, offer. Now your Kundalini Shakti will be intensely awakened by the grace of Paramashiva. Let the grace of Paramashiva be on all of us.
चिंता शोक प्रशमन
Kundalini
आयुर्वर्धनमुत्तमम्
उदित्तळु
देवासुर नमस्कृतम्
ओम नित्यानंद परमशिवोहम. Kundalini, wake up. Stretch the spine and hit the Sahasrara. Let Paramashiva manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva manifest in all of us as strong force. And bless all of us. Let Parashakti trigger our Kundalini, ignite our Kundalini Shakti intensely. Let Kundalini explode. Mahadeva Paramashiva Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. अर्कासनाय नमः. तबलाम्बोरुहारूढां दाडीमी कुसुमप्रभम् स्फुरत्रक्तमहातेजो वृत्तमण्डलमध्यकम्. अंसासक्त
जयाय जय भद्राय
स्वेद सनालाब्जकरद्वयम् एकास्यं चिन्तयेद्भानुं विनेत्रं रक्तवाससम्.
सारंगाय नमो नमः. नमः पद्मप्रबोधाय प्रचण्डाय नमोऽस्तुते ब्रह्मेशानाच्युतेशाय.
ॐ कं कशोल्काय सूर्यमूर्तये नमः. ॐ वां भानुनेत्राभ्यां नमः. ॐ ह्रीं ह्रीं सः शिवसूर्याय नमः. ॐ सं सोमाय नमः. ॐ अं अंगारकाय नमः. ॐ बुम्बुदाय नमः. ॐ ब्रुं बृहस्पतये नमः. ॐ बं भार्गवाय नमः. ॐ संसनैश्वराय नमः. ॐ ब्रं राघवे नमः. ॐ गं केतवे नमः.
वर्षद्देशगभस्तिभिः एष सुप्ते चैवाग्निहोत्रं च फलं चैवाग्निहोत्रिणां देवाश्च क्रतवश्चैव क्रतूनां फलमेव च यानि कृत्यानि लोकेषु सर्वेषु परमप्रभुः एनमापत्सु कृच्छ्रेषु कान्तारेषु भयेषु च कीर्तयन् पुरुषः कश्चिन् नावसीदति राघव पूजयस्वैनमेकाग्रो देवदेवं जगत्पतिम् एतत्त्रिगुणितं जप्त्वा युद्धेषु विजयिष्यति अस्मिन् क्षणे महाबाहो रावणं त्वं जहिष्यसि एवमुक्त्वा ततोऽगस्त्यो जगाम स यथा गतम् एतत् श्रुत्वा महातेजा नष्टशोको भवत्तदा धारयामास सुप्रीतो राघवः प्रयतात्मवान् आदित्यं प्रेक्ष्य च प्रेतं परं हर्षमवाप्तवान् त्रिराचम्य शुचिर्भूत्वा धनुरादाय वीर्यवान् रावणं प्रेक्ष्य हृष्टात्मा जयार्थं समुपागमत् सर्वयत्नेन महता वृतस्तस्य वधे भवत् अथ रविरवदन्निरीक्ष्य रामं मुदितमनाः परमं प्रहृष्यमाणः निशिचरपतिसंशयं विदित्वा सुरगणमध्य गतो वचस्त्वरेति
हृदयं पुण्यं सर्वशत्रुविनाशनं जयावहं जपे नित्यम् अक्षयं परमं शिवं कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यं सर्वपापप्रणाशनं चिन्ताशोकप्रशमनम् आयुर्वर्धनमुत्तमं कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते
Intensely send your prayers.
आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं
Intensely offer your prayers.
नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते रश्मिमन्तं समुद्यन्तं देवासुरनमस्कृतं पूजयस्व विभस्वन्तं भास्करं भुवनेश्वरं कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते सर्वदेवात्मको केश तेजस्वी रश्मिभावनः एव देवासुरगणान् लोकान् पादिकबस्तिभिः कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। एष ब्रह्मा च विष्णुश्च शिवस्कन्द प्रजापतिः महेन्द्रो धनदकालो यमः सोमो ह्यपाम्पतिः कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
यश्विनो मरुतो मनुः वायुर्वाग्नि प्रजा प्राण ऋतुकर्ता प्रभाकरः
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
आदित्य सविता सूर्य खगशोषागभस्तिमान् सुवर्ण सखशोभानुर्हिरण्यरेता दिवाकर
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
हरिदश्व सहस्रार्चि सप्त सप्तिर्मरीचिमान् तिमिरोन्मत्तन् शम्भुत्विष्ट मार्ताण्डांशुमान्
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
हिरण्यगर्भ शिशिरः स्तपनो भास्करो रविः अग्निगर्भो अदिते पुत्र शङ्कर शिशिरनाशनः
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
व्योमनाथस्तमो भेति मृगयजुस्सामपारगः धनवृष्टिरपां मित्रो विन्ध्यवीतिलपवङ्गम्
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
आतपी मण्डले मृत्यु पिङ्गल सर्वतापनः कविर्विश्वो महातेजा रक्त सर्वभवोद्भवः
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
नक्षत्रग्रहताराण अधिको विश्वभावनः तेजसामपि तेजस्वी द्वादशात्मन् नमोऽस्तुते।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते।
नमः पूर्वाय गिरये लक्ष्मीमायाद्रये नमः ज्योतिर्गणानां पतये दिनादिपतये नमः।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्द ईश्वरं भक्तहृदयनिवासिनं नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
भद्राय हर्यक्ष्वाय नमो नमः। नमो नमः सहस्रांशो आदित्याय नमो नमः।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
नमः उग्राय वीराय सारंगाय नमो नमः। नमः
कुलकुण्डलिनी wake up wildly, intensely, explode with the intense primal scream of Omkara and Rinkara. Reach the crown center. Let Paramashiva manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva manifest through this being and initiate all of us intensely and manifest the state, space, powers, being, super consciousness of Paramashiva.
आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
तमोघ्नाय हिमघ्नाय शत्रुघ्नाय मितात्मने कृतघ्नाय देवाय ज्योतिषां पतये नमः।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
तप्तचामीकराभाय वहनये विश्वकर्मणे नमस्तमोऽभिनिघ्नाय तुजये लोकसाक्षिणे।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
नाशयत्येष वैभूतम् तदेव सृजति प्रभुः। पायत्येष तपत्येष वर्षत्येष गवस्तिभिः।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
एष सुमेषु जागर्ति भूतेषु परिनिष्ठितः। एष एवाग्निहोत्रं च फलं चैवाग्निहोत्रिणाम्।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते।
वेदाक्ष्वकृतवश्चैव ऋतूनां फलमेव च यानि कृत्यानि लोकेषु सर्व एष रविप्रभुः।
कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दकन्त ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दम् नमोऽस्तुते। हृदयं पुण्यं सर्वशत्रुविनाशनं जयावहं जपे नित्यं अक्षयं परमं शिवं कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते कोटिसूर्यस्वरूपिणम् आनन्दगन्ध ईश्वरम् भक्तहृदयनिवासिनम् नित्यानन्दं नमोऽस्तुते
आनंद परम शिवोहम्। Let's all manifest Paramashiva intensely. Usually on this auspicious day, Navagraha Puja is done and Shraddha, offerings to the ancestors are done, and Maheshwara Puja is done. So today I'll be doing Navagraha Puja, an offering to all the ancestors of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, and accepting the Maheshwara Puja. I'll be doing Shraddha and Pindadarpanam, worship of the ancestors in all my Gurumaha Sannidhanams, and the physical, biological side, Gurumaha Sannidhanams, and the kings, queens, the ancestors of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, and all other my Gurumaha Sannidhana Sampradayas, means that all my gurus, to all of them I'll be offering my worship, reverence, and Shraddha, Pindadarpana, everything, and then accepting the Maheshwara Puja. Today I am opening the Maheshwara Puja free for all. You can offer anything you want. Traditionally it says at least you should offer one coin. So at least offer 1 rupee or 1 penny. Anything is okay. Minimum offer something, and whatever you want to offer you can offer. I'll accept your Maheshwara Puja and liberate all of you and your ancestors. Anybody wants to offer Maheshwara Puja today, it will be 2 o'clock Indian Standard Time. 2 o'clock Indian Standard Time, the Maheshwara Puja will be offered between, I should say that between 2 to 4. Any time after 2 o'clock, the Maheshwara Puja will be offered, because after the Grahanam, the temple need to be opened and they need to do the rituals, Shuddhi, all the Abhishekams and all the traditional rituals, and then only the Maheshwara Puja can be accepted. So, anybody wants to offer Maheshwara Puja can send email with your photograph and the photographs of the ancestors, elders, family, friends you want to offer Maheshwara Puja. And the Maheshwara Puja request can be sent with your photograph and the photographs of the people, ancestors, family, friends you want to offer Maheshwara Puja. If you don't have photograph, if you can just send horoscope also okay. Maheshwara Puja liberates you and your ancestors from all the karmic bondage. kailasa.org/satsang. You can go and register for the Maheshwara Puja and I'll be offering the Maheshwara Puja. It will be available on two-way and whole world to watch. My blessings to every one of you. Let's have the grand Maheshwara Puja. And today, Tarang Dave and Ma Nitya Shivapriyananda birthday blessings. Ma Nitya Shivapriyananda Gujarat. Love you, birthday blessings. Tarang Dave Gujarat. Phyllis V Singapore. Phyllis V Singapore. Tarang Dave Gujarat. Ma Nitya Shivapriyananda Gujarat. Birthday blessings. Sri Deva Vedanta, Ma Deva Vedanta. Blessings for wedding anniversary. Wedding anniversary blessings. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.